Good morning, students of Standard 12. Today we are going to study topic Down syndrome from chapter 5, Principles of Inheritance and Variation. Down syndrome. It is caused due to trisomy of chromosomes on 21st students. The trisomy of chromosome present on 21st position. So students, here you can notice that there are huge number of chromosomes and the total number of chromosome is 22 here, which you can see, and one sex chromosomes, that is X and Y. So students, these chromosomes which don't determine the sex of the individual is called as autosomes. So this autosome ranges from 1 to chromosome number 22, which is here you can see, and only one pair of chromosome is here which determines the sex of the individual, and that is why it is called as sex chromosome. So students, the trisomy which occurs on the 21st position, so here it is the 21st position which you can count from position 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5 like, and finally to the 21st. So students, on the 21st chromosome you can find the trisomy. Now students, trisomy is the increase of one extra chromosome. So whenever we say trisomy, that is one extra chromosome we talk about. Okay students, so one extra chromosome is called as trisomy. And students, you can notice that every position, right from 1 to 22, you will find that only there are pair of chromosomes. Everywhere you will find only 2 chromosomes in number. But at the position 21st, you can find that there is presence of one extra chromosome. And students, this one extra chromosome is called as trisomy. So students, Down syndrome is generally caused by the extra chromosome, one extra chromosome, which is present on the 21st position of the chromosome, that is of autosomes. The main reason for the trisomy of chromosomes is the non-disjunction of chromosomes. Students, just now we have studied that there occurs trisomy of chromosomes on the 21st position of the chromosomes, and which is the reason for Down syndrome. But students, the main reason for the trisomy, that is this addition of one extra chromosome on the 21st position of chromosome, is the non-disjunction of chromosomes. So students, the non-disjunction is the process in which the chromosomes are not able to separate from each other. So students, this concept of non-disjunction of chromosomes will become more clear if you will concentrate on the picture. Students, here you can notice that the chromosomes are generally aligned at the center during the metaphase of the cell division. And if you will notice in this stage, which is the anaphase stage of the cell division, then you can notice that the chromosomes are separating from each other. But here the chromosome could not separate, which is also mentioned here as non-disjunction. So students, the trisomy of the chromosome, which occurs on the 21st position of the chromosome, actually takes place due to the non-disjunction, that is non-separation of the chromosomes during the anaphase or during the metaphase of the cell division. The ratio of occurrence of Down syndrome is 1 in 700 babies. This is also a very important point to note that Down syndrome is not a very common disorder due to the trisomy of chromosome on 21st position of the chromosome. Rather, it occurs very rarely, that is, the ratio is only 1 out of 700 babies. So, if there will be production of 700 babies, then out of these 700 babies, only one baby will suffer from Down syndrome. Definitely we can say that it is very rare disease. The symptoms of Down syndrome is mental retardedness. Students, the person or the child or even the baby which is suffering from Down syndrome is also suffering from mental retardedness. That is, the mental capability of the person gets reduced. So students, this is why here a point is mentioned that the mental retardedness is one of the most important feature of Down syndrome. Students, apart from that, we can also notice that the Down syndrome makes the person short in stature. So this is another point which is mentioned, that the person becomes short statured. That is, the height of the person does not increases to full length. Apart from that, the person also has a short neck. This is another important feature of the Down syndrome, where the person will not be able to have the proper development of neck, and he will have the reduced neck development. Students, the another very important feature of the Down syndrome is that the person always has a protruding tongue and opened mouth. So this feature also explains that the person behaves in an abnormal way if he is suffering from Down syndrome. The reproduction in male and female with Down syndrome has low fertility rates. Students, the reproduction which takes place in the males and females with Down syndrome has low fertility rates. So students, here the low fertility rates denotes that the person who is suffering from Down syndrome has lower chances of becoming father and mother. Students, although here we can say that there are more chances of the female for conceiving and becoming a mother in comparison to the males who are generally sterile and has very low fertility rates. Students, now let's discuss an important question, that is, what is trisomy? It is a genetical disorder in which a person has 3 copies of a chromosome instead of 2 chromosomes.